Hi planner peeps. So today's scheduled video that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how to make your planner charms, how to put your polymer clay charms together to actually make the charm itself, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you what you're going to need to do this. And you can buy all these supplies at Walmart. You don't have to have a Michael's or a Joann's by you, but you are going to find the better clasps at Michael's and Joann's. So keep that in mind, because my Walmart only carries like the keychain type clasps. They do carry the chain that I use for the charms, but they don't actually carry, and I'll show you, the claw. My Walmart doesn't anyways carry these claw clasps. So this particular charm that I'm going to be showing you how to make, I'm doing mine in gold. You can do it in silver, gunmetal, whatever you want to do it in, because the planners that I have bought recently from Kiki K is, my current one is like I showed you guys, and I'll kind of pick this up and show you, is the watermelon Kiki K with the gold. So, and then I will show you, let me hide that, that's like personal. But the rings are like gold, so that's why I'm sticking with the gold chain. Sorry, this should be, I should only have a few more videos with this setup. I did buy a tripod for my camera as well as my phone, so that should be in actually next week. It should be in next week for my camera. I don't remember when they said my the tripod for my phone will be in, but I did get both, so hopefully soon. You will only have to see this in a few more videos. But anyways, so that's why I'm going to do mine in gold. I'm not particularly making this charm for myself. I'm about to open my Etsy store, but for reference for this video, to match my planner, I'm going to do it in gold. Okay, so what you're going to need is the charms that you made, and these are the three out of the, if you haven't seen my last video, go watch it. I show you how to make these polymer clay charms, the donuts. Tomorrow I have Jack scheduled. I'm going to show you guys how to make this Jack inspired paper clip for your planners. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for tomorrow's video so you can make a Jack paper clip if you're interested in that. I'm going to be using some of the charms that we made yesterday. And normally, like I said, I put 3. You can put however many you want. If you want 6 donuts on your planner charm, go for it. It's all up to you. So, and I normally, you're going to play around with it and see where you want to place your charms. I usually do 1 full donut, the half-eaten donut, and then another full donut, and I kind of coordinate the colors like so. So you're going to need your charms. You're going to need a clasp of your choice. You are going to need a chain, which this is already pre-measured. And I don't exactly know the exact measurement, and I will do that for you on camera, and you're not going to be able to see the letters, or I meant the numbers. So these are about 3 inches, and that fits perfectly on my Kiki K when this is attached to it, and then you attach it to the rings to hang over. So you're going to need your chain, and that's 3 inches. If you want it longer, you can make it longer. I'm not saying you have to do it this way, but for this tutorial, this is what I'm going to show you. And then you are going to need your jewelry tools. And then I also put a ribbon bow charm on my planners, and I selected this mint and white ribbon. from American Crafts. So I'm going to show you how to make your ribbon or your bow charm as well. And then lastly, you're going to need some eye hooks. Or I meant eye hooks. I meant jump rings, excuse me. So those are the supplies you're going to need to make this charm. So what you're going to do is, what I do anyways, is I take these two tools and I'll go ahead and attach the clasp. So all of these little chains are going to have a little slit in them. So you can pull it apart, and let me find that so I can show you. See if it will focus. Going to focus. Let me see. No, it's probably not going to focus. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But you're just going to take them like this. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky. And kind of pull them apart. Now I'll show you what that looks like. You see how that's pulled apart? That's what you're going to want. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pulled apart ring and I'm going to attach the clasp, and then I'm going to put it back together. Like that. So now you have your chain and your clasp attached. Okay, so next what you're going to do is you are going to take one of these jump rings and you're going to also pull that apart like that, and you're going to take one of your donuts and you're going to go ahead and put that on. Now don't close it yet, just kind of stick them on, and I'm going to do that for all of them. Okay. Okay, now once you have a jump ring for all of your donuts and they're all still open, what you're going to do, now this is where you're going to want to get your planner. You're going to want to get your planner and you're going to want to go ahead, here, let's move the extras out of the way. And you're going to want to go ahead and attach this to your planner. Now I'm going to get my planner and I'm going to go ahead and attach it, and I'll show you what that looks like, because that's how you're going to tell where your first donut, what link your first donut is going to be on. Once you get that figured out, then you can take it back off and finish it. But I will go ahead and show you what that looks like, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so that is what it's going to look like. So what you're going to need to do is take one of your, I know, do you see my lamp right there? I am going to be ordering a light system as well, so my lighting will be better. But for the time being, I'm using a lamp. But so what you're going to want to do is take one of your full donuts, or whichever one you want on top, and go ahead and find out which link you want it on, where you want it to fall. That's personal preference. I am going to stick my first one at about this link right here, which is the third one, you know, before it goes down. So I'm going to choose the third length and go ahead and attach it and close my jump ring. Okay, so now you have your first charm. Okay, so then you are going to attach the last one. So you're going to take another full donut or whichever you want on the very last chain, part of the chain, and you're going to go ahead and attach that as well. So now that you have your first and your last on there, you can go ahead and take it back off. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will come back. Okay, now that you have your charm back off your planner, this is where you can kind of see where your third one is going to go. But before we put that third one on, we're going to go ahead and take our ribbon and make our bow charm. So what you're going to want to do, and I really don't ever measure the ribbon. I just kind of get a good amount of ribbon out, probably about, I don't know, to give you a measurement, probably about 9 inches, I would say, 9-10 inches, and you're going to cut it. And don't worry about the ends, because we're going to light those at the end, but you're just going to take and make a bow however you tie or want to make a bow. You can. So I just take them like this. And then I'll just play with it until my bow looks the way that I want it to look. Because I want the middle really tight. So I will just keep pulling it and tightening it until I like the bow. Okay, so now you have a bow. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends where I want them. Okay, so that's how it looks. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is take another one of these jump rings and pull it apart. And you're going to kind of want to pull this one, oh, don't drop it, you know, pretty far apart, like that. So then you're going to take your wide-nosed tool, you're going to turn your ribbon over, and you see that right there. You're going to slide your jump ring in right there, like that. Okay, so you have something that looks like that. Okay, now what you're going to want to do, because I usually put the bow on mine, I usually put it, you're going to grab your charm, and you're going to see where you want your bow. If you want it, you know, more towards the bottom, or you can have it on top, or in the middle, whichever. I usually do mine right above the bottom charm. So I'm going to, it's usually, you have your jump ring, and then a link. And then you have another link. And see, these are pretty big. jump ring. So I usually go up 2 lengths and attach it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up 2 lengths, attach the bow, and close the jump ring. Sorry, that's not even on camera. Okay, and just keep playing with it until you get your jump ring closed. So that's how that looks now. So you're going to want to seal your bow so it doesn't come loose when it's on your planner. So what I usually do is I will take my E6000, I'm sure everyone knows what that looks like, and I will take a scrap piece of paper and I will squeeze somehow, get some of that. I never used the first, so you see how it's a lot more liquid now. I'm going to squeeze out and put a dollop on the paper like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, let's see, since I don't have that, let me see, let me get my dotting tool and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just use one of these cheap dotting tools that I get on eBay. They're actually for nails, but it works perfect for rhinestoning or doing what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to turn the bow over where that's, you know, attached, and I'm just going to take some of this glue, like that much, which is not focusing. I'm going to take about, well, you're not going to be able to see, but you're going to take a little dollop and you're going to just kind of put it in the back so it will seal it, so that if the bow is getting tugged on, it's not going to come loose. So you're just going to keep doing that until you're satisfied with the bow not being able to move. And then I'm going to do the other side, just kind of stuff it in there. Okay, so now that you have some glue in the ribbon, once it dries, it's not going to go anywhere. You can figure out where you want your last charm. I am going to kind of see where the middle is between the bow and the first charm. So probably about where this jump ring is, I'm going to count 3, and I'll probably go to 4. So I'm going to go to the 4th jump ring from the top charm, and I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to close it. Okay. So there you have it. And there is your finished planner charm. How cute is that? They are so cute. So I'm going to attach this to my planner and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished look. Okay, so here is the finished charm. Got your donuts and your little bow. How cute is that? And these don't have to be just for planners. Sorry about that. So these don't only have to be for planners. You can attach these to your key ring for, you know, car keys, your purse, whatever you want them for, really. But it's just a simple way to make your own cute little planner charms. I love them. So if you like this video and you want to see more planner DIYs from me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tomorrow is going to be this little Jack inspired paperclip. I'll fix his bow. Here we go. So if you want to see how to make Jack, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!